against you. We'll see how Penjib counteracts that. But anyways, getting into game 1, Pokemon Stadium, bidding for 2 Pokemon. Actually, technically 4, but yeah, we got ourselves a Pokemon battle. I'd say it's a little unfair with the numbers advantage, but also Mewtwo is a legendary. But anyways, sorry for getting off track, getting back into this game. A little bit of back and forth. Just a lot of scrapping going on right now, but LeafBlade so far coming up on top. It looks like a lot of the damage that Penjib is getting thus far has just been reversals at a disadvantage. But like LeafBlade, again, pushing the agenda, just throwing out moves left and right, and she's definitely pulling ahead in this game 1. And content to stay out the Squirtle. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen a switch from her quite yet. Yeah, still content to stay with the Squirtle. Probably a good call too, I would say. Alright. Alright, solid ledge trapping coming out from LeafBlade right now. Again, just catching the jump, waiting for the move to come out. Alright, Penjib going to teleport to center stage. LeafBlade trying to take that stock with the side B, but unfortunately going to whiff. Finally switches off of the Squirtle into the Ivy. Hopefully gonna try and get something started. Like, I think anything from Ivy is probably going to lead to a kill at this point. Maybe even a landing fair, but she does have to get that hit first, and now Penjib starting to slow things down a little bit. Play things at his own pace, and that Shadow Ball ledge trap is going to do it. In spite of starting at a deficit, Penjib going to be coming out on top there. Alright, I guess the down tilt into fair conversion starting to pull ahead a little bit, and LeafBlade already at 61%, but honestly, against Mewtwo, not super far behind. And taking that stock. 2 stocks apiece. Alright, again, May starting to slow it down a little bit, trying to play a little bit more careful, but still in Mewtwo's face, exactly where you want to be as Squirtle. Alright, but Penjib starting to nail her defensive habits a little bit here. Alright, switches to the Zard, and again, the Shadow Ball ledge trap. Good drop down, but unfortunately going to get punished by the down smash there. Good stuff by Penjib. Again, that ledge situation is really, really difficult against Mewtwo. It's pretty much like dealing with Samus charge shot ledge trapping. I do think Samus's is a little bit better, but Mewtwo's is definitely nothing to sniff at. As you've seen demonstrated by Penjib twice there, taking the stock at ledge the second time in a row. Again, starting to mount a little bit more percent and pulling even more ahead than last stock. LeafBlade's gonna have to make something happen really fast. That down throw vine whip not quite going to do it. Ooh, clips with the Nair though, I think that's gonna be the stock, and LeafBlade still very, very much in this. Penjib still has the percent lead, just playing a really patient but solid advantage state. But as I say that, LeafBlade gets an opening, not getting a good 23% off that interaction. Trying to keep it going, again, just staying in Penjib's face. Squirtle just has such good buttons for that scrapping range, and it catches the teleport with the down smash. Oh my goodness, gets the water gun and is going to take game 1. Yeah, that water gun was... Honestly, it was just good maintenance to throw out, good practice to throw out at ledge. It was even better because Penjib happened to miss the ledge with the teleport. Maybe he was intending to go on stage, I'm not sure. But either way, LeafBlade going to take the first game on the board. Yeah, reminder that we are in best of 5 territory now. We are in top 6 of the bracket. I believe the other set is being played off stream right now.
Pokemon Trainer.
Anyways, getting back into this set, game 2 going to be starting on Town and City. Alright, again, just a little bit of back and forth. Penjib, again, that patient advantage state, you're going to see that a lot from him. I think that's like a very distinct, I think that's just the signature of his Mewtwo and his playstyle in general. He's very patient at advantage state. He's able to get a lot of openings off of like just conditioning and creating those situations, taking stock of people's habits, especially like defensive habits. That's a really good way to like take your stocks, and kind of with Mewtwo you have to be able to take stocks like that. Alright, again, LeafBlade with a really solid ledge trapping. Ooh, I love what she was trying to go for there. I think she wanted to tether cancel Dare. Would have been slick. Alright, gets the down throw. Not going to get a follow-up off of it and not going to capitalize, but not really losing out on anything either. Still getting a solid amount of percent, which is always good against Mewtwo. Ooh. Alright, Penjib trying to get the Shadow Ball conversion into something. Going to miss it, and a little bit of a scrap here. LeafBlade coming out on top. Really aggressive edge guard. Not quite going to get it, but nails the scrap situation. Catches Penjib with the up air and going to take the first stock of game 2. Alright, Vine Whips after switching Pokemon. Probably a good call. Ooh, nice conversion with the double bear there. Alright, back off stage. Penjib trying to go for the edge guard with the Shadow Ball. Going really far out there. LeafBlade still in a recovery situation. Switches to the Zard. A little bit too high on the recovery there, but still a stock ahead. 2 stocks apiece now. Again, Penjib just waiting there with the Shadow Ball. Timed and ready for a conversion. But to say that, LeafBlade is just answering back. A lot of just swinging back and forth in the scrap situations. It almost feels like they're about even, but as I say that, what I will say about those scrapping situations is that LeafBlade is almost always the one, she's almost always the one initiating those situations. Oh my goodness, almost getting the sauciest combo I've ever seen with the Ivysaur. Not quite going to get the conversion. Alright, but Penjib catches the roll in. Oh my goodness, the cross-up Flame Breath, and unfortunately the option smash not going to work on his shield there. Oh my goodness, his LeafBlade unfortunately going to give up the stock there, but again, not far behind. She can easily make up this deficit with just one solid hit. Oh my goodness, just shoulder bashes that Shadow Ball, does not care, and tries to up B through the Nair a little bit too early, and just getting crossed up by that Nair. Oh my goodness, the disable. What's the conversion? Down tilt into up air. Not going to get anything off of it. Gets another disable into grab, down throw. Again, Penjib jumping but waiting. And that patience in the advantage state is going to pay in dividends. Going to up B through that Nair though, this time it working out, and while Penjib is up in stock, he is going to need one really solid opening in order to take this, and LeafBlade is definitely not out of this if she gets some solid damage. Down throw Vine Whip, good conversion, shoots the Shadow Ball. What's it gonna be? Alright, good maintenance at ledge, drifting back, holding center. Alright, again, Penjib retweeting to the corner. Oh my goodness, alright. LeafBlade catching Penjib's recovery to the center stage. Alright, Penjib getting the dash attack out of the corner there. Ooh, that up air almost gonna take it. The Pokemon switch, and Penjib not going to get hit there upon landing and going to get that F tilt, taking game 2. Penjib's on board. Yeah, really unfortunate SD from LeafBlade on that second stock, but honestly, like, in spite of the SD, she was playing hot. She was super on top of Penjib that entire time, and no matter what the deficit was at, it always felt like she was like 1 or 2 interactions away from evening it up or just straight up overtaking Penjib. That does tend to be the matchup. A lot of, like, all 3 of the Pokemon, especially against Mewtwo, are very explosive. And Mewtwo being combo food and also means... It's been like neck and neck pretty much the entire time. Alright, again, LeafBlade just looking to close that distance, wants to be in Mewtwo's face. Penjib trying to disengage, get some distance, create some space, and gets the dash attack. Alright, trying to play a little bit more from the mid-range. Alright, and LeafBlade kind of just waiting so she can disengage, get off the platform a little bit, and it almost looks like Penjib is kind of just keeping her there, really just sharking against her right now. Solid conversions. Penjib is moving, yet to take a single hit this off so far. Catches the jump from ledge. What's the play here? Has Shadow Ball primed and ready. This is not a good situation to be in. Any charge shot character at ledge goes in for the Flare Blitz. Respectable attempt, but unfortunately, not going to get anything for it. Yeah, LeafBlade really trying to make something happen with this edge guard right now. You can tell she's trying to claw her way back in, and honestly, thus far it has worked. Ooh, gonna stuff out the Shadow Ball startup there. That is actually, I'm not sure if this holds true for Mewtwo. I know it holds true for Samus. If you have full charge, it's actually got longer startup than just like a partially charged charge shot. So if I had to guess, it was probably because it was fully charged. Oh my goodness, almost gets another water gun gift there. LeafBlade playing this really solidly, like already calling back in. Spot dodges the disable. Oh my goodness, what an interaction. Alright, yeah, she is only taking 46%, and meanwhile amounting 126 against Penjib. That up air going to take it, and not quite an even game, but like again, all it takes is like one or two really good interactions, and even then, LeafBlade is always just, it almost feels like, in spite of the fact that like Penjib has been like ahead in percent, LeafBlade is kind of forcing Penjib to adapt to her pace a lot of the time, and that's just the nature of like how she plays. Very in your face, and Penjib trying to create space for him when he can, but like whenever she gets in, it is devastating. Alright, gets that jab, has Penjib off stage. This is a rough situation to be in. Going to get all the way out of there. Flame Breath though proving to be a tough wall. Cross up dash attack into the up B. What an interaction! And oh my goodness, the active frames on that disable. Alright. Give him a little bit of stream lag here, so apologies if I react a little bit late to the happenings. Alright, that fair though. Shadow Claw going to take it. Again, LeafBlade, again, not far behind. All it takes is one good hit, and she's back in this. Penjib, again, just starting to really capitalize off of this patience, and oh my goodness, the spike does not even want to deal with LeafBlade attempting to take the next one. I'm just going to end that game a little bit early. Penjib takes game 2. I was not. I wasn't saying that. I was comparing the two. All right, Penjib trying to say that I'm spreading misinformation. I'm not actually. I'm not gonna claim that Charge Shot or Shadow Ball are better than worse than the other. I don't know enough about either of those moves, but anyways, getting back in the set, game 4 once again, running it back to town. Alright, this time it seems like LeafBlade's off to a better start, amassing some solid damage already. Alright, Penjib going to answer back with that Nair. It seems like Nair has been winning him a lot of these scrap situations, and rightfully so. It's got a good startup and it lingers for a long time. Generally just like good characteristics for scrapping. And not to mention his mobility, he just kind of opens the air for a little bit. Alright, oh my goodness, the up smash on the teleport in. LeafBlade's been cashing in on these teleports. Oh, the double Nair. Not a very big gap in pressure for Penjib to deal with there. Okay, the cross up air. Just going to get punished with the Nair out of shield, but yeah. LeafBlade can take this stock. She's in a really good position to take this game. She's gotta find that stock, but Penjib not making it easy. Seemingly never quite in a position. Oh my goodness, if that Nair fully connected, that would have been it. Alright. Again, LeafBlade just trying to find anything to just take the stock right now. Alright, fair, not quite going to connect. And Shadow Ball on the board. This is looking a little bit more even, but that back throw going to take care of Mewtwo. And LeafBlade takes the first stock. Alright, again, trying to extend the conversion a little bit farther. It's not going to get too much out of it, and oh my goodness, she's just mashing down smash. Like, it has gotten a lot of mileage in the ledge trap situation, and it's very low end lag, so you can definitely afford to just throw out that move a lot. Oh my goodness, good reaction on the teleport in. Going to get Shadow Clawed off of the stage, but switches to the Ivy. Going to get F tilted. Unfortunately, with Sour Spot, she's not going to lose the stock for it. Alright, trying to find her way back on stage, trying to claw her way back to center. Switches to the Zard, probably a good call. But Penjib just going to be waiting, and again, scouting the jump with the fair. Alright, May still ahead in percent though, and looking to extend her lead just a little bit more. Good switch, gets the fair, and oh my goodness, that up air almost taking the stock. LeafBlade just staying on top of Penjib right now. Almost catches the teleport into center. She's been really good at tracing those. But Penjib just, again, trying to create space, but also trying to make up the deficit. A little bit harder to do both at the same time. You kind of have to force yourself into a range that you might not want to play from. That being said, though, he's a massive percent, but May going to put a halt to that momentum. A good switch again. Penjib trying to nail her in disadvantage, but Pokemon Switch going to stall her on the air a bit, and she's going to punish that up smash. Not getting too much percent, but still cashing in a punish nonetheless. Alright, she's trying just holding center. Penjib doing a good job playing around it, but it's forward aired. Every single hit that Mewtwo takes here is really important. Alright, this is prime like kill percent against Mewtwo, especially on this stage. That back throw though, going to take the stock. Regardless though, with almost all, like, maybe not Squirtle, but okay, probably Squirtle now. But every Pokemon here is going to have a really good shot at killing Mewtwo. Right as I say that, that bear going to be taking the stock at 90. And we have a game 5 on stream, folks. 2 games apiece. It's been pretty back and forth. I was anticipating a good set, and these two have certainly delivered. Yeah, I think obviously not SDing definitely did a lot for May, but also I just felt like she was a lot more on top of her ledge trapping that game. Also just not really letting Penjib stay out of her preferred range for too long. Penjib though, you know he's like, he's not just willy-nilly on this advantage. He's putting a lot of thought into it. And as you kind of have to if you're a Mewtwo player. You gotta condition for those tails. But getting into this game 5, like, once again on town, I guess both players opting to gentleman to it. And again, May off to a strong start. And avoiding Penjib's counter hits a lot of the time. Right as I say that though, Penjib getting a solid amount of damage off of his opening. This is dead even. Alright. I like the cross up to get to center. Alright. Penjib going to do a rising aerial off the ledge to get back on, but May still holding on to center. She's been doing a really good job about these last couple games. And it's especially paid off in the last game, so not surprised to see it being put into practice yet again here. Trying to avoid that Shadow Ball setup, and oh my goodness, going to sneak past it with a roll. Alright, Penjib on the back foot. This is honestly a pretty scrappy situation for both players. Parries the back air, good stuff, going to close the distance, gets the dash attack, trying to get something started with that Shadow Ball in center, but unfortunately that Nair, super duper big, going to hit Mewtwo off. This is anyone's first stock, and I think this is going to be an important thing to dictate the pace of the rest of the match. Alright, again, LeafBlade just trying to sneak back to the center stage, the air dodge, and that's unfortunate SD, but once again, I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but she is, like, not far behind whatsoever. Yeah, no, again, I sound like a broken record, but Penjib trying to extend this lead, and May just popping into center stage, really trying to take control, and gets the stock with that dash tag. Her stubbornness going to be paying off just a little bit there. Alright, a lot of moves being thrown out from Penjib. Alternatively, LeafBlade turned a lot of the weight in this time, but Penjib finally going to get some conversion. He's moving around, trying to be evasive. Oh my goodness, the border. Penjib going to pull ahead in this game 5, but again, it is Mewtwo versus PT. All PT needs, all May needs is one good opening. 43% has Penjib on ledge. Oh my goodness. Alright, not going to lose the buffer system there. Had to steal center back with that dash attack. Really good damage, and the teleport SD from Penjib. Two SDs from each player thus far. Alright, this is anyone's game. Last stock, game 5. You know the nerves are at play. May going to get a conversion out of that conversion. Oh my goodness. Alright, a lot of back and forth. Alright, this is just about even. LeafBlade starting to get conversion there, not going to get the Vine Whip. And Penjib answering back to that Nair. Again, dashing back, gets the disabled full charge on that down smash. Oh my goodness, he is cashing in. Alright, just has the Shadow Ball charge, oh my goodness, and Penjib looking for him to take this game, has the full charge Shadow Ball, and that is going to take it. Penjib moves on to the next round, narrowly taking it against LeafBlade. Really good set from both these players. That was pretty much exactly what I was asking for in a good set.